guys, welcome back to another episode of Field Sports Scotland. I've changed the scenery, so I'm back in the summer house. I'm back in my little studio. I'm hoping it's not too echoey and you can't hear the rain above me. Just a little bit of update in regards to this build. I am still waiting for a Begara. Wait a minute, I'm not waiting for a Begara at all. I'm still waiting for a moderator for this build. However, so let me talk you through, if you're just new to the channel or whatever. I have spent a year trying to source this particular rifle. This is a Begara B14 Wilderness in 6.5 PRC. Now, it's been a bit of a journey. I picked this up on Friday and I am pretty much, we've taken the muzzle brake off it. We're going to fit a rail. So I'm going to run through the fit a rail. I'm also going to show you what scope that I put on, and we're going to see if the rings that I have got for this DNT, the one scope, will be suitable for this rifle. If not, I've got a set of low rings coming, but we're going to have a wee look and have a wee kind of nosy to see what the size is. Now, it might be quite interesting video for some of you. I'm all tongues and ties and whatever. Other people might find it, oh well, I know how to mount a scope, but I'm just going to run through a few things. I am not I'm not at all a handsy person. I'm quite clumsy with screwdrivers and stuff. So if I can do it, you can do it. Anyway, first of all, we're going to mount this rail. Now, it's a brand new rifle. I've already given it a rub over the top. Now, I purchased a Britannia rail. These are quite good quality, but they're quite expensive. This one was nearly £80. You can get them, it's still going to be about 80 quid in regards to postage if you're buying it online. I bought it from a local gun shop. It comes with the screws, and let's see how we get on. It also comes with its own particular T16 torque, which is good. So we can run that along with a fix-it stick. I'll run out what poundage, inch pounds that we are going to put on using the fix-it stick, using the fix-it stick's torque, which is quite cool actually. Anyway, and then what we'll do is we'll power mount the scope, and we'll see what's depth it is. Anyway, first of all, let's go. It said Begara B14. I'm going to stand up and do this. Actually, what we need is some core lock. I've got some thread lock here. We'll just put a touch of this onto the top of the screw. We don't need a lot, so just a little bit on the top. Oh God, it's everywhere! It's everywhere! Nah, it's alright. Put a wee bit on the top of each screw, so I'll stick it straight into the mount. And as it's on my fingers already, I will just use my fingers to dip the core lock, the Loctite. Save getting a mess. It's all over my fingers. It's so runny. So we put a little bit of Loctite on it, so that gets us started with this. See, I am absolutely useless. Now, give my fingers a quick wipe off my trousers. I've got my hunting trousers on, so it's no big deal. And stick those in. So, make sure we have got them all in the right holes. Then what we'll do is line that up. Get her. There we go. We're not wanting to tighten these up too much. We'll just tighten these up to the point of finger tight. And finger tight. And I did drop one down in here somewhere. So that's all finger tight. I'm going to give it a little wipe with some, get this Loctite off my fingers. Make sure there's none on the rifle, none on the rail. Now we're going to add the torque side of things to the... Now you want around about 25 inch-pounds is probably about right for this. So with this one, all you do is stick it in and you turn it until it gets to a little mark, 25 inch-pounds, give it a wee tweak, and then that was the back one. We'll line it up so you guys can see it. Right. Handy if I could see it too. It's always hard trying to do videos. There we go. And it's tweaked. And then up to here. Likewise. And we are tweaked. And then the last one. Tweaked. Right, there we go. Give it a wee wipe over. And that's the rail on. A very, very simple addition to the scope, to the rifle. I put this messy stuff away. Give it a bit of clean. Put patches back. Now, let's talk about the scope that we're going to stick on here. Now, it's very similar to the other video that I've put up in regards to the Arkin EP5. Now this is the DNT, the one, 7-35. It is an absolute fantastic looking scope. Comes with a sunshade, comes with your bib covers, even comes with a Thule Medusa for to load it up. Now we'll take that off. We'll take the sunshade off, put it in the box. Now it's got locking turrets. I've already had a wee look at this scope, messed about with it. Now I have a feeling that I chose medium rings because I wanted a bit of well, a little bit of a gap for the bolt, for cycling the bolt. But I've got a feeling that after mounting the EP5 onto the 6.5 Creedmoor, I've got a feeling that it still might be a little bit too high, sorry, not hard. The mounts from Arkin are fantastic, titanium based mounts. They're really, well, these ones are aluminium, but these ones are just absolutely stunning mounts. There's good weight to them. They're very good quality. They look good quality. They feel good quality. So we're gonna put these on and we're gonna see what the distance is between here. I know this is like just a kind of, well, it's raining outside, so and I'll do it this side so we can put them at that gap of size, because a big long scope. we will get the right torque for this. We could actually just do it with the spanner that comes with it. Again, I'm not doing anything, I'm not going to tighten all these up because we're not, at this moment, we're not fitting the scope. We're just testing the height of the scope. Now, what we'll do is we'll take these top mounts off. It's always good to use the tool that comes with the scopes, because then if there's any problems, any chewing of the screws for instance, then you can go to the manufacturer and say, well, I used the tool that was provided, not your tool. You used the tool that was provided. Now, you could use any tool that you wanted to. You can use your tool if you like, but it's always good to use a tool that's provided, because at least your warranty's covered, especially on that first initial mount. It's a lifetime transferable warranty on these scopes, so I had to look at the box for that. That's why I'm laughing, right? It's a lifetime transferable warranty. I had to double check because I thought it was like, I thought it was like their digital scopes, but it's not. Which means if you sell the scope, that warranty is transferred. Anyway, let's me have a seat because I'm like showing my fat belly over the top of a rifle here. And I thought, well, let's see how this sits. For me, it's a little high. That's about 2.5 inches. I'd have to measure it. I don't have a ruler here at the moment, but that I would say I would prefer if my scope was around about there. Obviously not at that angle, more straight. But to get the range that I want to get out of this, I think I'm going to have to wait for the... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to wait for the low mounts. Do you know what? To be honest, it looks amazing. To be absolutely gorgeous. One thing I'll check while we're here, we've got the bolt here. We'll check to see how cycling the bolt is affected. So we'll put it down at its base mag. There we go. Cycle's okay with that, so I think if we lost maybe about 1/2 inch, that would be good. It's, yeah, from the centre of the scope to the centre of the barrel is probably about 2.5 inches. If we can reduce that a little bit, that'll give me a lot more elevation on the turret, believe it or not. But on first impressions on how it sits on the rifle, without the added sunshade, it looks good. It really does. I'm really excited to have this. It looks like a well-balanced scope. I think the eye relief is around about 90 millimeters for the eye relief. I'm really liking the layout. I really like how it's going to feel. I've got the adjustable cheek piece on this rifle, so which is kind of cool. It's kind of easy to adjust. So I've got the adjustable cheek piece on the rifle, so which is quite solid. Said just waiting on the moderator. I think this is the start of a really nice build. It really is. So anyway, we'll get on the next video, we'll get the low rings, and hopefully by then I've got a moderator, and we'll catch you again, yes, on the Begara build. Yeah, this is the first journey of a rifle part 1. So we have got the rifle. We have now got the rail fitted. Oh, I do have something that I can fit just now. I'll take this apart first. Some of you guys might like it, some of you guys might not, so I might as well just do it. Now I'm going to take these rings back off and see what the low mounts are like. God, these are good quality mounts. These rings are very good quality. I like them. I like them a lot. 34mm tube on the, so they're no use for any of the rest of my rifles because they're all 30mm tubes. So I have a sling that I can add. Now these quick release studs on that the Begara is equipped with, that's these holes here, this one here and this one here. Now none of my rifles have got this, and so this is kind of the first time I've kind of come across. I've adjusted the sling already to my own kind of specifications, but check this out, really nice. Press the button, squeeze it in, and it's solid. Again, push it in, press the button, clips in, quick release, and now I have a sling. So I've got, on this first part of the build, I've added a sling, I've added a rail, and we are ready to get the low rings for the scope so we can get that mounted. And we're waiting to find out about a suppressor or moderator. It might look like by the weekend, if I get the rings through by the weekend, it might look like that I'll be taking my first shots with this rifle without a moderator. Oh! Have fun and stay safe, and I'll catch you again on the next part of this build. Good night.